So I'd like to start by asking all the personal questions. Who looks before flushing? And if you do, you might see me down there, because here I am in a sewer, waist deep in crap. And that's how we test our prototypes. And like Steve Blank says, you've got to get out of the building and into the sewer. And this is my wife's face when I got home that day. She didn't go near me for days. Now, on a more serious note, people, my name's Robert. I'm the CEO and founder of an exciting and pretty cool geoscientific company called GeoInteractive. And our mission is to detect and mitigate catastrophic failures in underground infrastructure, just like this, and this, and this. With the likely cause of these sinkholes being the 82% of critical waste water pipes not being inspected on a yearly basis. And this is partly due to the high cost with current inspection methods, making it unaffordable to inspect 100% of the pipes on a regular basis. And these methods include sending people down into these environments, which I can tell you, it's extremely hazardous and very subjective. Or the more expensive approach and deploying outdated CCTV systems that are inefficient, low in detail and very costly. So at GeoInteractive, we're fundamentally changing the way condition inspections are done. And to do this, I've put together a multifaceted and pretty kick-ass team. And it consists of myself as a CEO. I have over 10 years industry experience, and I've developed a number of imaging systems for underground environments. In commercialisation and business development, we have Eric Vettepol, who successfully co-founded, built and ran a subsurface mapping company. In product development, we have Andrew Taylor, Matthew Griffiths and Brad Woods. And our traction so far has seen us complete with our stage 1 mapping prototype, has seen us complete over 10 underground mapping projects with over 5 major clients with reoccurring work. We've mapped over 20,000 underground metres at a price of over $10 per metre, and we've generated revenues of over $200,000 in our first 3 years. Now, along those 20,000 metres and sitting in the back seat of a client's car soaked in sewage, you start to understand their pains. And what we've identified is that the mentality within the water utility is that if the pipes are old, we've got to replace them. And in the US alone, it's been estimated that $660 billion to $1.1 trillion is needed to repair and replace the ageing water infrastructure over the next 20 years. Well, this is a pipe that was built before Australia had their first Prime Minister, and it's still in pretty good condition. And it's been found that many older pipes are also in good condition and don't need replacing. So in the US, if 10% of these pipes could be left in place for the next 2 to 3 decades, the savings could be potentially over $5 billion. And with the availability and advances in technology, we're building the next generation of inspection systems. And we're doing this by building an inexpensive and somewhat disposable mapping robot. And it'll be deployed in large numbers to capture the data we need. We're building proprietary analytics using machine learning to detect change over time. And we're optimising a cloud-based portal to alert asset managers of any concerning change over time and prioritising where they do their replacements. So in summary, we're building an army of inexpensive smart mapping robots that will capture 100% of the critical wastewater pipes on a regular basis. We're quantifying change through machine learning, and we're enabling better communication to asset managers who can make better decisions. And in closing, we're looking for potential investors as we're gearing up for a fundraising round in 2017. So if you're interested in what we're doing, or just myself, come and talk to me and we'll have a beer after this. And by the way, I'll just finish with an example of a stormwater tunnel that we captured. Thank you.